let's get the book and we'll do this, I guess. I guess so. All right, I guess we're doing it. I'm going to lean over, and I got... Natasha bought me this coffee before I came on, so this will be fun. Hello, everyone. Hi. How's everyone doing? Happy holidays or whatever. I'm spending it in New York. I'm very excited. We're going to have a great time on this live. The Man of Spiders, as Thor would call him, has set me up, and we're good. We're going to read the story today. I'm very excited. Hi, Yelena. Hello. How are you? You know, I'm good. I got this, Natasha gave me this coffee before I started the live, so that was very nice. Mato, good to see you. Yelena, yeah, that's me. Where is Kate and Peter? Have you met Matt Murdock? I have not met Matt Murdock. I've heard of him, seen him from afar. That man has some problems. He's pretty good at what he does. He just has some like weird powers or whatever. But you know, Peter and Kate are back at the apartment. I am spending the day at the vendor's compound, hanging out with Natasha. So I guess we're here. Oh, so good to see you all. All right, we'll wait until, what time is it? We'll wait till like 10:05 and then we'll get the book started. Today, I was picked this one because I like this one. It's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is like one of my favorite holiday stories. I read this to Natasha like every night in December. She hates it now because I read it to her so many times, but I think she'll enjoy. I think we'll have a good time. How is the Red Guardian? He's fine. Every single day he tells me about how he fought Captain America, which is not true because Cap was, according to Natasha, he was in the ice at that time. So I think we all know he's lying. What a jerk. Whatever. It's fine. Have I seen The Guardians? You know, that's a good question. I don't think I have. Is that the one with the pointy headband thing that kind of looks like this, and then that guy who's really into like dance music? No, I have not met them. They seem cool though. I guess maybe one day. John Adams, okay. Who's my favorite Avenger, not including Natasha? Well, Natasha's not my favorite. I hope you all know that. I am my favorite. I'm not even an Avenger, and I count myself as my favorite. So, yeah, I would say it's me. But if I had to pick another one, I guess Kate Bishop. She's a pretty cool Avenger. I count her as an Avenger because she hangs out with Clint Barton like all the time. So, whatever. What is my favorite Christmas tradition? You know, I like opening presents because the one time that I did, they were empty boxes because we had to take pictures for the Red Room, and it was a fake stage thing. So, you know, like opening boxes with actual things in them is really nice. It's really fun. Okay, we'll wait about, 3 minutes probably? Love the reindeer antlers, Yelena, the bow. Really makes it. Thank you. Kate Bishop gave me these. Isn't that cute? Kate Bishop, always coming in clutch with the branding. She told me she picked this one because the green matched my vest. I was very appreciative. But what is my favorite makeup tip? I have a lot. The one that's coming to mind is if you're doing eyeliner. I always put eyeliner on first with a black eyeshadow, and you smudge it, and then you put the liquid liner over it, and it gives you kind of this smoky look. And it's really good because you want your enemies to know that you mean business. You want to have like the sharp liner because then they'll see it and they'll know not to bother you, because it's very important. It's very important. How many pockets does my vest have? So many pockets. So many. More than I can count. On the front, I'll show you. On the front here, it has like two, it has one up here, two at the top, right? And then there's some down here as well. Where did they go? I put them in myself. But yeah, the top ones. And then I also have secret pockets in here that I won't show you because if any of you get into my vest, you'll find all of my personal belongings. But I do have some secret ones inside the vest. Very cool. What is my favorite thing to do to annoy Clint or Kate? Break into their houses without them knowing. Is always so good. It's always so good. I personally love to break into Kate Bishop's apartment and just like make her a meal and then leave. And it drives her crazy. I don't know why. But it's so much fun. So much fun. Is it true that I ate a reindeer or did Kate just make that up? You know, I think it's more fun to leave that part a mystery. What do you think? I don't know. I think it's fun to just... Who knows? Did I? I guess we'll never know. All right. It is 10:05, which means it is time to start our story of the day. Thank you, Peter Parker, for lending me this book that I actually stole. I did not lend it from him, but we are going to read How the Grinch Stole Christmas because it is one of my favorites, and I read this to you, Natasha, all the time. So here we go. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. You know who else really likes Christmas is Kate Bishop. She never shuts up about it. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. Sounds like that Tony Stark guy that Natasha hangs out with all the time. He's totally a Christmas Grinch. I mean, he likes Christmas though, so maybe he's like a reverse Grinch. I don't know. What do you all think? Too small of a heart. Sounds like everybody. Sounds like Dracoff. All right. I'm secretly the Grinch too. I love Christmas. What are you saying? I spent my first Christmas in New York last year and I saw the big tree and I went ice skating on that little thing. I also kicked Clint Barton's ass there, but that's another story for another day. Okay, but whatever the reason, his heart on his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's. Yeah, that's how I feel about the Avengers. He stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town, for he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. Who even came up with mistletoe? Like, what's the point? You hang like a branch and then someone like kisses you? Ugh, gross. So disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I think it's just an excuse to be posers. They all take pictures under that. Ridiculous. Not a fan. How much do I love macaroni? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1,000. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. I'm so glad I didn't miss this. I'm so glad you didn't miss it either. Welcome to the live. Good to see you. Anyways, I think this Grinch guy also kind of reminds me of Clint Barton because I wanted to ruin his Christmas and that was really fun. Oh, it's a bedtime story for you? Oh, I'm so glad. I missed a line. For tomorrow he knew all the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys and then, oh, the noise. The noise, the noise, the noise, the noise. That's one thing he hated. The noise, 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 noise. I also hate noise. You know who makes a lot of noise all the time? Peter Parker. That kid does not shut up. I don't know why I agreed to live with him and Kate. It was the worst decision of my whole life. Anyways, that's Kate Bishop right there. All right, let's find Peter Parker. He's probably... There's like a web net. That's totally him. He runs around with that. Ridiculous. He's crazy. That is crazy. Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down for a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. I'm the one who makes the Who feast. If I were a Who, that would be me. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beef, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. Which I don't know why, if I worked so hard on it. Very elegant, right? I'm saying. It's so good. Like, look at that. They made like Who hash and stuff. I don't even know what Who hash is, but this sounds delicious. We should totally make some Who hash all together. You know what? This is what, like, when we have the Avengers holiday party, the one that Natasha brings me to as her +1 every year, this is what it looks like. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? They don't invite me, but I get to go as a +1. Stupid Avengers. Isn't that rude? I think about it all the time. Are you making the Avengers Christmas dinner? Of course I am. Even though I'm the +1, they still make me go in the kitchen. See, this is where I don't like those Avengers. I guess I have to though, because Natasha hangs out with them and I'm friends with half of them, so. You don't have to like anybody though, I'm just telling you right now. 3 p.m. in the UK, that's not too bad. That's like mid-afternoon. It is 10 a.m. here, so I'm drinking a coffee because I just woke up and we have a mission this afternoon. How rude, I know, how rude of them. So rude. And then they do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand and the Who's would start singing. Oh my god. Guys, Kate Bishop the other day was trying to get me to sing Christmas carols with her. Like around New York. I said no. Do you know I don't even live in New York and I know New Yorkers would hate that, so no. Hang on, everybody. I have to get the tissue. Crazy. It's the holidays. My nose runs all the time. Alright, I'm back. See, this is what happens when you go on missions like every day. The Avengers get you sick. Thank God I'm not sick. It's just a cold, but whatever. The cold makes my nose run. Oh, maybe that's why I don't want to go back to Russia for a while. Okay, they'd sing and they'd sing. It's too cold. And they'd sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years, I put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Yeah. I would also like to stop Christmas from coming. What else is new? Why am I sick? It's not very elegant. I'm not sick. It's just a runny nose. You people are crazy. I love my jacket with a lot of pockets. Thank you. I do too. It's one of my favorites. And Kate Bishop gave me these like little... What is this? Reindeer? Antler hair? She said she picked the green because it matched my vest. Because it's my favorite color. Alright. This is like the cover photo of the book right here. So everybody clap because they really did that. Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. Sounds like me. I like this Grinch guy. He always comes up with so many fun ideas. Look at all the clapping in the live. Love it. I know just what to do. Oh, flipping it this way. The Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. Oh my god, he looks like Red Guardian. And then he chuckled and clucked, what a great Grinchy trick. And with this coat and this hat, I look just like Saint Nick. Or Alexi, because they both look the same. Crazy. What are these TikTok lives? We're reading the Grinch. Clearly. Oh, thank you for the little cat. Oh, he moves so cute. He was like dancing. I like it. Have I ever braided Nat's hair? And if so, did it go successful? We braid each other's hair all the time. We have a lot of time. When we were back in the Red Room, we had a lot of time. So we spent most of it braiding each other's hair. And that's why we got so good. All I need is a reindeer, the Grinch looked around. But since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. But did that stop the old Grinch? No. The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. Oh, this is so cute. So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. Oh my god. You guys, I should totally do that with Fanny. Or Lucky. But, you know, Lucky is his own breed. I don't even know what he's doing. But I love Fanny. We should totally do that with Fanny. Make Fanny a reindeer. She would be the best. I could give her these. Oh my god, Kate Bishop. You are so smart. She gave me this. I can put it on Fanny when I'm done. Thank you so much for the roses. Sending you love right back. What is my favorite Christmas movie? I'm really big into, you know, I love Home Alone and The Christmas Story. Those are good ones. Make Fanny a reindeer. Yes, she would be so cute, right? I know. Then he loaded up some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. There he goes. Love it. Then the Grinch said, "Giddy up." And the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay a-snoozing in their towns. Yeah, I don't know who wrote this book, but it is just like rhyme masterpiece. We love it. I know, poor Max. I would never do this to Fanny. I just want to put that out there. Fanny and I were besties. Lucky the pizza dog, the other hand, different. I do like Lucky though. He's very cute. He's only got one eye. He's like a one-eyed dog. He's very sweet. All their windows were dark. Quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square, "This is stop number 1, said the old Grinchy Claus, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. I totally messed up that rhyme, but whatever. Good evening to you as well. Thank you for coming. Oh, there's the Grinch. Why do their houses look like that, by the way? That's not very, like stable, I guess. Like, especially if it's snowing. Like, what? I mean, I guess, like, it rolls off more because it's round. Whatever. Hot sauce recommendations. Sriracha is my favorite. I also use a lot of Frank's Red Hot every once in a while because that's all that the Avengers buy for me. Even though I tell them I want sriracha. But there was a sriracha shortage for a while, so Frank's Red Hot it was. Anyways, here's the Grinch. They put some more color on this page. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a moment or two, then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little Who stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first thing to go. Who even came up with that, by the way? Can we talk about this for a minute? Why do we put socks where fire is? Like, how stupid. That's like the stupidest... You're putting a fire, and then you're putting flammable things, like, right above it. Why would you do that? I don't know. What do you all think? Have I ever thrown a snowball at Natasha's face, and what happened? I try not to throw it at her face, because I really don't. I'm not in the mood to hear her complain about how she has a scratch under her eye for, like, 3 weeks. She does it every time, so, whatever. But I did throw it at her back a few times, and then we got in a big snowball fight, and that was fun. Socks go on feet, not over the fire. That's what I'm saying. Like, why? It's so ridiculous. I don't know why we do that, but okay. There's the Grinch again. So here we go. My antlers are falling off because I'm trying to fix my hair. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. Pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and plums. I don't even think I've had a plum. I was hanging out with, who's that guy? The one with the middle arm there? Bucky, whatever his name is. Anyways, he was, like, telling me that he used to eat plums all the time because apparently they're good for memory problems, and he has a lot of those. Ditto, man. I forget what I'm doing half the time, too. So he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch, very nimbly, stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. But anyways, there's all the ornaments, I guess. This guy is great. I love this guy. What am I getting Kate for Christmas? A new life. She needs it. No, I'm just kidding. Kate Bishop has a great life. You know, I probably will get her a lot of macaroni because the stuff that she had, not good. I want to get her like better, like good macaroni and a lot of hot sauce. More cutlery? Yes. Why does Kate Bishop have one fork? Ridiculous. She needs help. Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who's pudding. He took the roast beast. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. You know, I just need to say it right now. I was trying to do this with Kate Bishop's fridge because I was going to make something better than macaroni because I was starving. And, you know, I figured she'd probably have, like, at least a little bit of vegetables. No, that girl had, like, 2 pieces of pizza in her fridge and, like, a little bit of ranch and sriracha. And that was it. Crazy. Everything is crazy. Get her more forks. Literally, I need to get her more cutlery because she's ridiculous. I don't know. Anyways, he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. That's a very sad... That is like the saddest looking tree I've ever seen in my life. Whatever. No, it's worse than the Charlie Brown tree. I know what the Charlie Brown tree is. Hi, Katie. Love you too. Katie, you guys, Katie is one of my good friends. She's amazing. If you don't follow Katie... definitely follow her. She is great. She's good at makeup, which we love. She's good at dressing up, which we also love. That tree needs antidepressants. I would have to agree. The Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small Who. Little Cindy Lou Who was no more than 2. Oh. That's so cute. Oh, there she is. She's over on this side. She is so small. She's like the size of my hand. We besties. You know we are, Katie. Of course we are. Besties for the resties. Good night, Georgia. Have a good night. All right. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who had gotten out of bed for a cold cup of water. She stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? Yeah, that's what, when I take Kate Bishop's fork. That's exactly what it sounds like. You know, Kate Bishop keeps talking about how excited she is to do her live. My live is better. But whatever, she's doing it on Christmas Eve, so she's like so excited about it. It's all she talks about for the she was like, it's the branding, because it's on Christmas Eve. We love Christmas. I was like, Kate Bishop, no one cares. We will have to see. I think mine's better. But you know, that old Grinch, so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus slide. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear, and I'll fix it up there. Then I'll bring it back here. This is a Yelena Stan account. Oh, thank you. This is because my live is better than Kate Bishop's. Maybe you all need to convince Kate Bishop when it's her live to get more forks. Please, I'm begging you. Every time I try to throw a dinner party at her place when she's not there, there's never enough cutlery. His fib fooled the child, then he patted her head, and he got her a drink and sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went up with her cup, he went down the chimney and stuffed the tree up. There he goes. Oh my god, is your name Splatasha? Not a fan. You know, I'm going to tell her you said that, because that is pretty hilarious. Then the last thing he took was the log for the fire. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On their walls, he left nothing but hooks and some wire. Oh my god, now that... Oh, it looks so sad in there. What? They need some decor. Oh my god, I swear, people do not know how to decorate the right way. He like reverse decorated. Crazy. And then one speck of food, and now there's going to be mice, that he left in the house. The crumb was even too small for a mouse. See, I already knew. I didn't even know that's what it said on the page. There's like a tiny mouse. It's not even good enough for him, I guess. I'm not a fan of the tiny mouse and this poorly decorated Who house. I just made my own rhyme. Sign me up. I could write a book like this. Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. There they go. Mouse is picky, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. If I left the crumb, the mouse would be happy. Just saying. And Mato is sending a mouse. Is Natasha ever going to be live? I don't think for the holiday stories she is, but I could totally ask her. She's just on like 8 million missions because the Avengers put her on like all of these things, and she's always like, I'm too busy to be cool. Natasha, we already know you're not cool. You're such a poser. Bye, kitty. Have a good day at work, queen. You go, girl. Make that money. It was 15:15 dawn. All the Who's still abed. All the Who's still a snooze. A snooze? A snoozing. Okay. When he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. You're throwing a party? Am I invited? I want to go. I love a good party. There they go. Okay, first of all, how did he even make his sleigh that big? I'm kind of like, that's crazy. I don't know. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's. Oh, like Winnie the Pooh? Love that guy. Love that guy. He knows how to rock a good crop top. He was Grinchishly humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I just know what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo. Love the Winnie. Me too. Me too. You have hot sauce and you'll send it to me for Christmas? Automatically, you're my bestie. Thank you very much. Who is live after Kate Bishop? Oh my god. The guy, the Iron Guy? Tony Stark. He insisted that he do it for New Year's Eve. I guess that's like his holiday or whatever. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused and the Grinch put his hand to his ear. Like this. Very cool. I have ears up here too. Oh no, these are antlers though, not really ears. So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started at low, and then it started to grow. I think we all know what this is. We know what's coming. We just know. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook when he saw that shocking surprise. My god, that's what I look like in the morning before I do my skincare. All like wrinkly and like weird like that. Always moisturize. Very important. I was trying to tell Kate Bishop and she didn't listen. But I did get her to come to a spa day with me a few weeks ago and that was fun. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. Wow. See, this, I like to imagine, this is what it looked like in Wakanda when they were fighting Thanos. I wouldn't know, I wasn't invited. but I was blipped away. That was fun. And the Grinch with his Grinch feet, ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. Dude, you know, like, Christmas isn't all about, like, materialistic things. This guy. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. It took him 3 hours to think of that? My God. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, a little bit more. They're so rude. I know. You know, if I was there, we would have won. Exactly. Mazikanos. If I was there, we would have defeated Thanos right away. But whatever. I guess I had to just keep doing what I was doing. Oh. But anyways, now the Grinch knows why Christmas is important, so I guess we should finish the story. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light, and he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And... ... so I guess we'll have to flip to the next page. Why did they do that? They gotta stop leaving you out of stuff, right? Whatever, I don't need to be friends with them anyways. I have Kate Bishop and that's good enough. Do I even have Kate Bishop? I just break into her house, so she really does not have a choice. He himself, the Grinch, even carved the roast beast. Love it! I love that so much. The end of the story. That was it. What did we all think? I really like that one. I feel like it really represents me. The Grinch. He's great. Who wrote this book? Dr. Seuss? Why didn't Dr. Seuss ask me to be the main star of the show? It would have been great. Just grabbing my coffee over here. Love it! Alright, well, we have about, like, I don't know, like 15 to 20 minutes where we can do Q&A. We can talk and ask questions and all that, and it'll be fun. Oh, thank you, yes. You have my favorite food and drink. Of course I would want to be friends with you. As long as you have macaroni, I'm totally down. Oh. Same macaroni if you see this. Macaroni. Who is my favorite Avenger? I don't know. It's not Natasha, I can tell you that much. And it's definitely not Clint Barton. That boy drives me crazy. Up a wall, insane. If I were to pick, you know, I'll say Kate Bishop. Does Kate Bishop count? I'm going to count her. Is Kate Bishop my best friend? I mean, I like to think I'm my own best friend. But sure. She likes to think we are. Can I make macaroni? I can. It's like one of my favorite things to make. I'm more into like the Kraft mac and cheese is really easy and it tastes really good with hot sauce. Like really good with hot sauce. Like really good. So if you're ever making Kraft macaroni, throw some hot sauce in there. So delicious. What do I think about MJ? You know, me and MJ, we get along so well. She hangs out with Peter Parker all the time, which is like so disgusting because, ugh, love. But, you know, it's cute. I guess they can hang out, whatever, as long as they're like not like being weird, which like they are like half the time. So I usually just leave. What do I think about Peter? He's alright. I mean, I room with him. Peter Parker's fine. Where did I get my vest? I bought it. It was my first purchase out of the Red Room. I found it at a thrift store. And then I added like all of these pockets like this. Like this one. I usually, there's nothing in them right now because we're preparing to go on a mission this afternoon. So I usually load them up then because I put snacks, and like this one I usually keep my mascara because you never know, you might need to touch up while you're waiting and like hiding out, you know, all that fun stuff. So that's cool, but lots of pockets. I got it at the thrift store in Budapest. So favorite ornament on the tree? That's a really good question. What is my favorite ornament? Oh my god, there's like a little snowman way up there. I'm not going to touch him because, oh, you can kind of see him. He's right there. He has like a little hat on. He's my favorite. I love a good snowman. Why do I always slay? Because I don't have to be a poser to show people that I'm the cool person. I'm cooler than Natasha. We all already know this. Natasha, if you're watching this, I do really love you. Love your headband. Thank you. Kate Bishop gave it to me. I got it. She said, Yelena. This is exactly how the interaction went, okay? She said, Yelena. And I said, Kate Bishop, please leave me alone. And she said, Yelena, you need this because you need to be better at branding. And I was like, first of all, why do you have such an obsession with this? Second of all, I already am good at branding and I don't need to brand because the Black Widows are already a brand. And that was me. So everyone already knows who I am. And she was like, Yelena, you have to stop and just listen to me. And so I decided, you know what? I'm not in the mood to fight with Kate Bishop today. So she gave me these. And then she said, put it on. It will make this thing look cooler for Peter Parker's little Spidey story thing that he does. And I was like, fine. So I put it on. And then she told me that the green matches my vest. So I guess that's how my conversation with Kate Bishop went. But I do really enjoy it. Just don't tell her. I know she's watching, so she kind of already knows, but whatever. She's really excited for hers. She's really excited for her live. I don't really know why. She just needs to take a chill pill, I think. Am I able to say Kate Bishop's name without saying her full name? No, why would I do it? It's more fun to say Kate Bishop. Because what if there's another Kate? You have to know that I'm talking about Kate Bishop. Just saying. How is Wanda Maximoff? She's great. She's great. She's been hanging out with those little boys of hers. I don't remember their names. The twin guys. They're cool. Kate is a common name. Exactly. So that's why I have to say Kate Bishop, because then she will know. So, like, that's why, you know. But what if there's another Kate Bishop? Everyone will know I'm talking about my Kate Bishop. If there's two Kate Bishops, are you saying, like, alternate universe Kate Bishop? Because that is crazy. Peter Parker was telling us about this one time that he found all of these other Peter Parkers from other universes. He totally just had like a lucid dream or something, because I mean, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. There's been weirder things that have happened, but like, I don't know. Just sounded strange. Plus, I like Peter Parker, but to be in a room with too many Peter Parkers, I think I'm okay. One Peter Parker is enough. What is my favorite Christmas tradition? I like baking the Christmas cookies. Those are fun. Anything to do with baking. Also, Natasha and I, we started to go to that big tree every year. And so, yeah. And then me and Clint Barton, we take an annual photo there to remember the time that we like fought each other on that ice rink. So we just like recreate the scene every year and we take a picture, and it goes on our Christmas card, like our holiday and New Year's card that we send out to all the team. We send it to them. What is my favorite color? Green. Hence this and my vest. Also, black is a cool color too. Love black. Is Kate Bishop dating anyone? I don't know. I don't get into Kate Bishop's love life. That is some level of expertise that I do not want to share. Listen, Kate Bishop can do whatever she wants, but the second she starts talking to me about love, oh, get away from me. Love is disgusting. Love is for children. You're my fave, don't tell Peter. Oh, I won't, and I already knew that, so I don't really need to tell him. He already knows. Do I like anyone? I mean, I hate most people. I guess I like some people. I really like that Kate Bishop. She's like a good friend of mine, I guess. She's like cool. Natasha, I like. Everybody else, I don't really like. Alexei, not really a fan, even though I see him as my dad. He's not like, you know, he's not that great. Do I know who Thor is? Yeah, he's the god from space. He's pretty cool. I did meet him one time. His muscles look a lot bigger in person than they would like on like the TV when he was like fighting the aliens and I was watching him. That's a whole thing for a different day. Oh my god. If you ever meet Thor, just like be prepared because that man is huge. Just like bulks all day. He spends all day like at the gym, like just bulking. He's just like constantly lifting and eating pan flaps and like bulking. That's all he does. He bulks. So, I don't know. He hogs all the machines at Avengers compound when he's there. Oh my god. I just want to lift for like 5 minutes. And I go in, he's like, I'm not done. He's still lifting. So I use a different machine, and then he's still using the one that I want. Oh my god, God from space. He's crazy. Love your vest. Thank you. It was my first purchase out of the red room. How many pockets does it have? So many. I like to think like maybe 50. But honestly, I don't know. I keep just like adding more pockets, and then like I kind of forget where they are. But it's great because like I'll just be out and then I'm like, oh, I wonder what's in this one. And I'll open the pocket and there's like 50 cents in there. And then I use it to buy penny candy at the store, so it works. You love my voice. Thank you so much. I was born with it. Do I like Bucky? I mean, I've seen him before. He's cool, I guess. He has that like metal arm thing. Peter Parker was telling me that he always puts magnets on there. What is my favorite holiday drink? I'm big into the peppermint mocha, especially because Peter Parker hates the peppermint mocha because he doesn't like mint. I guess it's like a side effect of that like spider thing that he had happen to him. I don't know. But I love it. I love putting a little whipped cream and then you put like holiday sprinkles on the top and it makes it taste so good. You can add hot sauce. Don't really recommend them because then it's a little too spicy. But I do like hot sauce on like everything else, but not in coffee. It just, I mean, sometimes if you do black coffee and then add sriracha, oh my god, that's so good. You're drinking a peppermint mocha right now. I'm jealous of you. See, Natasha got me this coffee before I started. It's pretty good. It's just like cream and it's just like a plain coffee with cream. So yeah. Sprinkles are gross. Okay. Have I met any of the other Peter Parkers? You know, I haven't, but I've heard about them and they kind of scare me. So I'm kind of glad that I have not. Do I have any hobbies? Is that the question? I have so many. I love shopping. That's my biggest hobby. Shopping. We love to shop. I also love, I like to do gymnastics sometimes. Like, Kate Bishop got me into gymnastics with her, and I was like, Kate Bishop, I don't need to do this with you. And she was like, yeah, you do. This is my Kate Bishop impression. She goes, yeah, you do. You need to do gymnastics with me. Okay, Kate Bishop, sure. Do gymnastics with me, Yelena. No. So then I did. But it was fine because now I'm really into it and doing the flips and everything. I feel like, I mean, I was good at flips before, but now I guess I get why, like, Natasha was so into the posing and, like, the landing and the, yeah. My headdress is so cute. Thank you. It is reindeer antlers. I thought the green, you know, Kate Bishop thought the green would match this, so it all kind of works out. What shoes do I wear for combat? Believe it or not, are you ready for this? Combat boots. It has the word right in there, but it's great. Combat boots are so comfortable. Also, like, just like any type of boot that you're able to run in. Not snow boots. Those are too chunky. Just like, unless you're like planning to trek across like things, just, you know. Thoughts on cargo pants? You know, the cute ones are good. If they're too bulky, not for me. But I do like a good cargo. You got me a new vest? Oh my god, I am a big fan of like all vests. This is my favorite one. Natasha borrowed it for a while. Then she fought Thanos in it and got blood all over it, and I was really mad at her, so I made her dry clean it, and now we're good, so it's mine again. What pet would I want to get? Well, I really wanted a dog for a really long time. Now I have one. Her name is Fanny. She's very cute. She's my favorite. She's better than Lucky the pizza dog. I'm just going to say it right now. Am I doing a Secret Santa? We are. The Avengers did invite me. For that one, I wasn't the plus one. Very nice of them. But yeah, we are going. We have like a holiday party thing, and we do like a big gift swap. So it's so fun. We have a great time. We have so much fun. Does Lucky live with us? Yes. Hey Boston Cause, have a great day. Good to see you. Have a good work day. Everyone's working. Look at all these working people. They're so good. Have I listened to Midnights, and what was my favorite track? I have. Because Peter Parker makes us listen to it every time she comes out with a new album. I remember we were living together when Folklore and Evermore came out, and he would not stop talking about it. Oh my god. But anyways, my favorite Midnight song is Vigilante Shit, because it sounds like me as a song. So I'm just saying, that's me. That's my song. I listen to it all the time. So thank you, Peter Parker, because I guess you did give me that. As much as I don't want to listen to albums with you, I'd rather listen to them by myself. But you have Saturday school. There's school on a Saturday? Why? That sucks. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Favorite movie? Well, I can tell you my not favorite movie, Snow White. Hate that movie. I do love a good Disney movie, though. I think my favorite one, I really like, what's that one? The new one, the Encanto. That was good. I thought that was a good one. I also really liked Frozen for a while, but then all those little kids kept singing it everywhere I went, and I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I hate this movie. Is it cold where I am? It is. It's a little foggy as well up at the Avengers compound today. We're in upstate New York. Well, I am. Peter Parker and Kate Bishop are still at the Avengers Tower. I left really early in the morning because I told Natasha I'd meet her here because we had a mission, but I also told her I had to do these, so we're going this afternoon. But usually, like, I was supposed to do this at 1:30, and she was like, no, Yelena, we have to do this. We have to go because you need to come on this mission with me this afternoon. Okay, Natasha, whatever. Should I wear a tux or a dress on our party? Because it's almost a party. I haven't done. I'm not. Okay. I think the question was tux or dress. I say tux. Go for it. Something fun. Something different. A good tux is always great. We love a good tux. What's on my Christmas list? Lots of hot sauce. Lots of macaroni. Gift cards. I like Altered State. Love their clothes. I would love more vests with pockets. Oh, that's like Kate Bishop. Thank you so much. That was totally a Kate Bishop little, like the arrow thing. Or Clint Barton, but I don't like him, so we're not going to talk about Clint Barton. Have I watched Wednesday? I haven't, but I would like to. See, the thing is, I told like 3 people that I would watch it with them, so now we have to wait until all of them are ready to watch. So Peter Parker, Kate Bishop, told Natasha I'd wait for her. And then that Scott Lang guy, like the Ant-Man guy, was like going around and being like, hey guys, we should have a movie night. So now I have to wait for him too. So who knows when it's going to happen, because we all have missions on different days. And then that Scott Lang guy doesn't even go on missions. He just hangs out with his like kid all the time. I don't know, something weird. Have I watched Sing 2? I have, and that little, it's like a, I think it was like a porcupine or something. It sounds exactly like Natasha. It kind of scares me a little bit. Sneak in a couple of episodes behind their back. Honestly, nobody would know. I'm really sneaky about it. I always have to double check the vents though, because Clint Barton just feels the need to like watch everyone all the time. Oh god, am I about to sneeze? I don't want to. I think it went away. We're good, it's gone now. Have I seen Stranger Things? I have, and it was kind of like reminiscent of the Red Room in a way, but the like creepy weird, because they all had telekinesis and none of us did. I would love telekinesis. I think that would have been so much cooler than just like being strong all the time. But I guess I'll take punching a wall really hard. I guess that's cool too. But like not as strong as the Hulk, like that guy that Natasha used to hang out with. She was so weird with him. She used to like sing him a lullaby all the time. I didn't want to get into it. Ugh, love again. We don't. Oh, disgusting. What is my favorite movie? I really don't like. I'm still kind of learning. When I was in the Red Room, I didn't really have many movies that I could watch. It was either Snow White or Snow White or Snow White. So, I don't really watch that one anymore. I have watched, Peter Parker was making me watch Star Wars with him. Those are pretty good. I do like the Disney movies that aren't Snow White are good. Which is, it's hard because like that Steve guy, like the Captain America man that Natasha hangs out with all the time, he likes that movie because it was like from his time or whatever, so he's like always playing it, and I'm like, please, for the love of God, can we watch something other than Snow White? Anyways, that's my long-winded way of saying that I really love Toy Story. Have I watched Uncharted? No, I have not. I should though. It's a good one, I've heard. Favorite ride at Disneyland? I love that Disneyland place. So much fun. I really like that Space Mountain ride because, like Natasha tells me all the time that that's kind of what going to space feels like, and I feel like that's the closest I'll ever get to figuring out how it feels. So, but it's so much fun, and you're in the dark and you're just kind of going and doing your thing, and it's great. Has Peter Parker forced you to watch any animes? Not like the shows, but we had a movie night with Kate Bishop a couple of weeks ago, and we watched that Word Bubble Up Like Soda Pop movie, which I know really isn't an anime. It's kind of in the same realm. Like the art style is similar, and we watched those, what are they? The Ghibli films? Those are okay. I still have to watch that Spirited Away one. We watched, like Howl's Moving Castle, I think. That was a pretty good one. That was Peter Parker's favorite. He loves that one. My nose is running again, everybody. Oh my god. Oh! I don't like the winter time. Have I been on Thunder Mountain in Disneyland? Yeah, that one's a fun one. That one's a good one. It is a very good one. I just remember the whole time we were in Disney with the Avengers, there was like this period of time where that Bucky Barnes guy was going around with like, he had like a notepad and just like kept a tally of how many train rides there were. There were a lot. He really hated that. I thought it was hilarious, and I kept going on all of them on purpose to bother him, so. Oh, you have me as a Funko Pop? That's very cool. That's because I'm the coolest. But nobody wants to listen to me. Especially Natasha. Whatever. Trap Clint in my vent and prank him. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I will. Maybe I will trap him in my vent. He deserves it. He's always causing havoc and wreaking havoc and doing weird things. I don't know. Have I tried lifting Thor's hammer? That's not really a question I want answered, but I'm sure that I am worthy. Probably not, actually, but who knows. Have I played Mario Kart? Yes. Peter Parker also makes us have... Peter Parker likes to do this thing where, like, every Friday we have a movie and every Saturday we play a video game together. And so, like, last night we watched that Spirited movie. That was pretty okay. Like, they were just, like, singing. I mean, I like a good musical as much as the next person, but you know. And then on Saturdays, we usually play a game, so we'll like play like, and we all have a Switch, so we play like Animal Crossing. Or like the Mario Kart, he like loves Mario Kart, so I'm sure that's what we'll be playing tonight, or we'll be playing that Overcooked game. I love that one's my favorite. Oh, thank you so much, Pear Lapis, for, oh, it's a little hot dog with eyes, very fun. All right, my friends. Okay, so it is 10:55. So that means we have to switch over to the other app, the picture one, because we're going to go there and I'm going to read the story again for the next, for the next hour. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you there. We'll ask more questions there. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Kate Bishop, for these reindeer antlers. Very fun. And I will see you all. Next week is the God of Thunder, I think. The Thunder God from space. He'll be on. He's going to read the story. I have no idea what book it's going to be. I did not ask him. I don't care. But, okay. So, I will see you all in like 5 minutes over on the other app. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you for coming to read. You guys are the best. I'm gonna take another sip.